Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ghost of Tsushima. I'm the Mysterious JG. I am playing this kind of hot on the heels of the last... yeah, just put the PS4 into, like, suspend, and I'm coming back like a day later, and I'm like, let's try to finish taking Fort... what is our character's name? Sakai. Jin Sakai. Let's try to finish taking Fort Sakai. Because I'm not real sure what happens if we pause in the middle. May not have a video's worth of content, or we might jump right into something else that I find interesting, but, and also, hopefully, you won't be completely overwhelmed by the sound of my washing machine running in the background. The dishwasher, I should say. Because that's what's actually running in the background. Alright. Excitement abounds. There should be some plot here. We're not going to fight the eagle, but they're making a big deal out of the fact that the prisoners here are being really poorly treated, and they kind of gave us a last possible minute Khunbish. So they gave us like short notice. Oh, there's a character named Khunbish. He's extra evil, so take extra pleasure from killing him. It's like they didn't really go out of their way to. Commander Khunbish torments us.
Remember the night your father tied starving bandits to trees as punishment.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool.
So different from this.
Yeah, no, I approve of your methods, the Eagle. I think this is a really positive thing to be doing.
The eagle knew you would return, samurai. You have received her sacred drink. A gift offered to warriors and princes worthy of becoming one of her shamans.
Here, why aren't your lips moving? Oh, wait, you're not actually a demon. That's just a mask?
Shaman, your transformation has already begun. You can accept her gift, become
Shaman
a shaman, and learn to soar in the eternal blue sky. Or I will break you in the name of the eagle.
Her gift is a curse.
Her
I will
gift
never
sucks,
bow
dude.
to her rule.
Shaman Yamazaki. I'm trying to remember the full username of the YouTuber that I've been calling Shaman. Alright, so of course we're going straight into a duel, which means I don't get to take advantage of all the awesome sauce that I'd cooked up. Probably does mean they would have saved right before this, though. He's got big nose armor, mask on. Oh, and he does have lips that are visible there. Click.
You will hang like the peasants.
I guess he'd probably fall to brute stance, wouldn't he? What I really want to do is break his guard, which involves staying on them. He's going to get it all back really quickly if I'm not. Oh, fuck you! He got it back instantly!
You could have served the eagle.
I will never be her shaman.
Yamazaki or otherwise.
Where is your gratitude?
You have my gratitude.
You waste the eagle's gift to you.
I hate you so much.
Air we breathe.
Oh, just barely won that. Still feels nice to do on the first try, though. Okay, well now we're all back to crap, that's not what I meant to do. I'm not after you, buddy. I'm after the archer. Alright. I keep hitting the wrong button there. Stinky bomb. Okay, so I'm supposed to kill somebody who's in this building. He's apparently running away.
You! Stop! You waste the eagle's gift!
I'm so bad right now! If you only knew about how much I care about the eagle and her gift! Grab a quick Sakai banner before I go after him.
Your visions will grow worse, driving you to madness.
I ought to know. I'm mad and dead.
If only you had accepted the eagle's gift.
Khunbish, you're my favorite character in all video games. We learned so much about you and how much you resent people wasting the eagle's gift. He's right up there with Zaz. Sorry. A YouTuber named Video Game Donkey I've watched recently had a an amusing aside about... There's a dumb character named Zaz in a dumb Sonic the Hedgehog game, and he made me laugh by just doing a fake serious thing about what a great character Zaz was. Oh, we'll forge an alliance with the... I guess we have forged an alliance with the Raiders of Iki. And all because of Khunbish. Could have been worse. It could have been named Khun-Tang or something.
Friends. Glad to see the coward get what he deserved.
Which was not a real term, but it sounds like one.
Fell because we worked
And I'm an idiot.
with the eagle. She knew I was coming here.
Well, yeah, this is her base, and you're trying to kill her.
That's why she left Fort Sakai undefended.
Oh, it was a trap? We're
Take
idiots?
her bait, and Khunbish would deliver her message.
Now the bastard's dead, and she's lost the fort. Thanks to you. we can finally
Thank you
fight
for
back.
reassuring me,
Have anyone
Raider.
can fight and report to Fune. Everyone else can shelter here.
I wonder how Khunbish would feel if he realized he was being
Stand
used like
against the
that.
rebels.
Would he still be resentful about us wasting her
But
gift?
Before you run off, take these saddlebags.
Before you run off,
Figure the
correct.
samurai could put them to good use.
I will. Thank
I
you.
enjoy saddlebags as much
Oh,
as the
safe.
next man.
And I'll see you back at Fune's refuge.
So does this like increase my carrying capacity? Doubles the amount of ammo you can pick up. Additional ammo will be sent to your saddlebags. Oh! Okay, that's handy, because this game, this DLC was making it really difficult to get ammo for your ghost weapons. Not that I use ghost weapons much. And when I do, it's usually an accident, because I'm trying to switch stances and instead I start throwing kunai around. But additional ammo will be sent to your saddlebags and replenish your inventory when mounting your horse. That's really handy. Because, yeah, like, as a gameplay thing, it's like they don't, like, they make it... I don't know, guys. It's like playing through the classic Mega Man games. I recently played through 8 for a. I always do I do these Christmas specials every couple of years, not consistently. But they're always big ratings losers because I record them ahead of time. I issue all the content on Christmas Day. Nobody has time to watch it, and they end up being amongst my least viewed things. But I did it again this year, even though I knew that's what would happen. And I did Mega Man 8, and I'm sort of conscious of the fact that when I play the classic Mega Man games, I never want to use the boss weapons because the ammo for them, it's like playing Mega Man 2. Like, I never used, except for, like, there's a specific, you have to use crash bombs to blow up this thing, and there's no other way to get through. Obviously, use use Flashman weapon during the falling down sequence of Quickman stage. Unless you really wanted to use Flashman weapon against Quickman, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, like, I wouldn't, like, they'd put all these special things in there to make the game more, like, to give you more fun and interesting ways to play through the game. But then kind of make it so that you didn't want to use them because you didn't want to, like, because you're always worried about being able to replenish the ammo. And this game is very much doing that with its ghost weapons on this island in particular. Satellite doubles your ammo capacity. Mount your horse to refill your ammo. Oh. Yeah, they're definitely trying to make you use the horse more. By storing any extra on your horse. Is that an actual gameplay thing, or is there a lore reason that you suddenly have more? Massacre at Kitafure Village. That tale name may be a bit of a spoiler. Also, I thought I was going to get some kind of fancy pants helmet. Maybe we'll be introduced to it in a moment. Tribal terror. A visage of fear and terror on Iki, now turned against those who brought it. This mask cannot be worn with a helmet. Alright, whatever. It looks like it has a built-in helmet. Withdraw ammo.
That's my soda.
Alright, so I'm thinking like there's a limit, like you don't just have infinite ammo by being near your horse. It does appear this. We now have, there's all sorts of new vanity gear available. But this means there's only one location left on Iki, and it's probably going to be the final. Now that we've taken back Fort Sakai, presumably the Eagle has some kind of last vestige refuge we can go to, and we'll be doing that as we wrap up the story. But now the journal wants us to go to the massacre at Kitafure Village. Help the raiders win a victory at the sea and take back Fort Sakai. I should talk to Fune about advancing our fig. I think what we're going to learn. Like, yeah, we also knew, though, like, the reason we did this is because the main force was on the move. Mannequin 2 style, the enemy's main force was on the move, so we went to attack the base while it was poorly defended. But I guess now we're going to find out what her main force was out doing. And it sounds like they were butchering our allies at their village. Unless, what is this Kitafure village? No, this is Fune's refuge. Kitafure, there's only like one village. Thieves' Rest, never mind, that's what I was thinking of. Sheltered campsite. I still feel like we didn't get what we were supposed to get out of, Helping Hand. That seemed like a whole long involved quest we did that didn't go anywhere. Am I nutty? This game doesn't really have there's a temple. Like, there's not a whole lot of villages in this zone. Maybe Kitafure Village, like, I feel like the name is familiar, like we've been there before and I've just lost the memory of it. 3 or 4, or Fune's refuge is just Kitafure Village. Three of the 4. This will be my big thing that I'll just. I keep like nobody's commenting on this series anymore. This is the forgotten JG series. It's been going on just too long at this point. But I will always carry with me that I just don't think I have it in me to finish the Hidden Cove tournament. There's only one more person left to beat, but it just feels like, again, it would just be such a pain in the ass. Like, I could sit there and do it for an hour easy. Probably wouldn't be as difficult as finishing a Mega Man 8 in its entirety was. That took me several nights, but for some reason I'm just like, no one's watching. I'll let it be my secret shame that we did not defeat that tournament. All right. Secret to all but like 3 people. It's a secret to almost everyone, as they would say in The Legend of Zelda, if The Legend of Zelda functions slightly differently from the way it actually does. Alright, well, she's hanging out on the roof of this building before. In this, okay, so I was thinking, oh, spoiler alert, like, am I supposed to be making out what any of these people are saying? I don't know. Because even this place doesn't have a, we would get +3, so, like, yeah, we don't care about any of these rewards. It would purely be a pride thing. But even here, they don't actually have a trappers are the guys who were selling us, but I feel we found a trapper somewhere, and we still didn't get, what trappers would normally give us, which is, the ability to trade in predator hides for crafting resources for sale. Yeah, like normally trappers give you buy crafting resources, but you can also for supplies, but you can also buy ghost weapon ammo upgrades and ghost weapons themselves for predator hides. And I guess now, like, I don't know why I'm obsessed with figuring this out now that we've got the saddle bags, which is presumably the way you are supposed to replenish ammo for ghost weapons in the DLC.
Jin from Yarikawa.
What up?
You outdid yourself this time.
But you allowed a vicious massacre of people at an undisclosed location to take place. Oh, okay. So now I can find ammo and okay. So I guess the horse is not generating. Well, they did say ammo would be sent to your horse, but I guess it's when you find it. The horse is not like spontaneously generating Wappet ammo.
My men
Wappet
returned
ammo.
safely, and Fort Sakai is in our hands.
Pretty good, huh?
We finally have a fighting chance against the Eagle.
Any news on her whereabouts?
Not yet, but I did learn something. While you
It
were
turns
busy,
out that
my
oh,
scouts recovered
never
the
mind. I was going to
orders
make
the
some
Eagle
silly
sent to
joke and
the
just
shamans.
throw out an unrelated fact. But
Sounds like she wanted to capture a samurai.
I wonder who she could mean.
No, but I think we can guess who she's hunting. What I
Uh-huh.
want to know is, why does she want to take you in alive?
The Eagle captured me when I first arrived. I escaped. Maybe she wants to finish what she
Yeah, I
started.
think that doesn't
What
sit
aren't
well
you
with her.
telling me, samurai?
Fune, Jin, we were searching for the Eagle. Lost her, but then we stumbled on one of her patrols. Tracked them all the way back here. The cliffs outside are crawling with Mongols. We had to sneak back in to avoid being seen.
Oh, they're going to attack here
Eagle knows
now.
we're close. She's going to find us.
She's retaliating.
That's right. This
This
well,
is payback for her warship and the death of her lapdog, Khunbish.
We can evacuate.
I thought she gave up Khunbish to send us a message.
You'd rather die here?
We could draw them away from the refuge, fight them on land.
They outnumber us.
So did the samurai. You know the terrain better.
What about an ambush?
No, we cannot let them take this place. If we did, we'd have to like redesign it. Like, there would have to be a different version of this location, you see, that was like all burned out and doesn't have merchants on it. And we can't have that because that would take a lot of extra programming to do. Sorry.
Somewhere we have the advantage.
Free village.
Oh.
Have a plan?
Round everyone up, Tenzo. We need to
Round
go
up
now.
all the usual suspects, Tenzo. Is that a reference to the usual suspects or a reference to Casablanca? You may never know. Unless I tell you I thought of the usual suspects first and then realized as I was saying it that, oh, that name in itself is a reference to Casablanca. So now I've given away the secret. Stop watching the LP now.
I sent scouts ahead
Giving
of
away
us.
my darkest
They'll
secret.
lure the Eagle's forces to Kidafure village.
I've got people preparing an ambush.
What about the people who live there?
Why did we suddenly stop writing? Oh, because it suddenly came under the player's control.
Your father put the entire village to the sword.
I know, I approved of it.
Nothing to stop him.
Yeah, I was on his side.
The lookout tower. We got a good view up there.
Our scouts will lure the Mongols here. We can't be sure where exactly they'll come through.
Get people in the
Why
most
did I
likely
do that?
places. A few of us on horses can hold back.
And
I
respond
set that
where
guy
we
on
need
fire by mistake.
to, stopping a wildfire.
But that's okay. He's okay now.
What to expect.
This is deeply... Yeah, I just... Wasted a sticky bomb. Well, what if I get back on my horse, though? Will my ammo be replenished?
All the Mongol prisoners to work.
Doing what?
Oh, not now, because my like the game is like, no, you're not allowed to get on your horse now. You're supposed to be going up here.
Seems only fair. They got plenty of free labor.
We need to cover a lot of ground. Where should we position the men?
Hurry up and get up here and do the whole look around and see stuff so we can explain stuff thing. I'm actually going to miss this when it's over. Like,
Place them among your father's innocent victims.
Hey, shut up, Eagle. So the deal with the Eagle, it's still... I mean, unless we're meant to believe that she is, like, magic, then what's going on is that Jin is, like, working through his own guilt about not only having failed his father as a child on this island and his father's death, but also guilt about what his father and his men were doing. And he's working through it with these hallucinations of the Eagle. But they keep presenting it in the way where it's really plausibly the Eagle messing with him, and she actually is magic. Anyway, I'm going to kind of miss... There's one in particular, it was the... Lord, what's his name? The archer guy, with his quest to, like, get Tomo, I think it was, the archer girl. Like, Lord Arikawa, I want to say. Unless that's, like, your uncle. But you're Jin... Whatever. Yeah, but that whole storyline, like, there was little missions you did with him where you would go and scout and look at things, and like they use it as a storytelling device to tell you what was going to happen gameplay wise, but it also just made them feel more like two characters who are interacting, and I really enjoyed it. And now I've been playing the game too long because I'm just not getting... I remember getting the same charge the very first time I played Assassin's Creed, really enjoying the missions where you trail a guy and you get information by following them to different points on the map and like avoiding detection. And like the first time or two I did that, and any, like, all of the different mini games that you do, one of them was like that, and I can't remember what any of the other ones were, but that one in particular really felt like cool storytelling, and it like made me feel like the world was alive and fun and cool. And then by the end of Assassin's Creed 1, and I haven't played a lot of Assassin's Creed games to see if it got better, every single thing you did felt like a massive chore, because the gameplay hadn't changed at all, despite all the story. And I'm getting there here, but it's taken a lot longer. But I still enjoy these little survey sections. Survey says.
The tree line. Station people there to keep watch.
If they see something, they can signal us with those fireworks we took from the ship.
Set them off the moment your people see the invaders.
Of course, we could figure that out on our own without a freaking samurai to tell us. Are you freaking out from, like, hallucinations or something? You're acting really weird.
Hide people in those houses and granaries.
Where your father's victims hid, terrified and weeping.
And if the
Exactly.
Mongols don't get close,
If riders ready to hit their flank, force them in range.
Any more? I feel like we're being forced to do this in a certain sequence, which wasn't the case before.
what would you do there?
The moment the villagers saw your father's men approach, they knew they were doomed.
That was where they fell back.
What? Who fell back?
Where we could fall back if we're overwhelmed.
Look, you're clearly hallucinating about the eagle, and I'm not happy about it.
Get everyone in position. We'll hang back for now.
That guy did basically tell us we were going to go insane.
Father inflicted here.
Maybe they do.
Horror you failed to prevent.
It wasn't my job. I was just following orders.
Signal when you spot the invaders.
You said that was where they fell back. You were here when your
Yep.
father massacred the village.
Sure was.
It wasn't a massacre.
What do you call armed men slaughtering an unarmed village?
A massacre. Oh shit, you tricked me.
Armed fighters.
And their families.
The people who lived here ambushed our patrols, set traps that maimed and killed our warriors, slit their throats while they slept.
What did you expect? You came here to kill us. A friend of mine grew up in
Must suppress the urge to say something about what's going on in Gaza. There's nothing you could say about it that won't piss off someone. Arrgh.
village. After the samurai left, I found his body.
Did you find it fun? And
But it took me a week to find his head in all the mud.
oh, I got you. They cut his head off. Huh. Body probably wasn't that useful to you then, was it?
You're sorry.
Yeah, I really feel bad
Do
about
you
that.
have any idea what it's like to find your friend like that? Do you know how many lives your father destroyed?
Too many. If I could change that, I would.
But you didn't. Others had to end his cruelty.
Look, man, I've become like
I
this
watched
weird
him
ghost
die.
guy who fights against the samurai, kind of.
Saved him.
It's weird.
I didn't.
Why not?
Oh,
They're here. Get to the horses.
looks like the 1812 overture is finished. We better get going.
Attacking!
Yeah, the whole idea of like lots of civilians getting killed, but the guys who were killing them were looking for, you know, dangerous men who were hiding amongst the civilians. Real life parallels, even today. Where don't talk about it, JT. I'm not gonna fix the problem here. I'm gonna there's only 3 people watching this series. I'm gonna piss off at least one of them by having any kind of opinion on that. It really doesn't matter what it is, too. I mean, it's fascinating to me. I'll say this much. It's fascinating how right-wing media, which really just plays footsie with, like, white supremacists in my country kind of a lot. Like, you know, really, it's like not they're just not really like. Why are people so upset about, you know, Trump saying that there's good people on both sides or not condemning the Proud Boys? People are too sensitive. Everyone's too woke. But suddenly they're the ones who are calling everyone anti-Semitic. And what's really frustrating, if you consider yourself a follower of the left, is that anything you say against what's happening in Gaza is anti-Semitic. And then you're like, then you're seeing somebody who does like go all the way into anti-Semitism with like, you know, it's like it's frustrating. It's just such an ugly situation where the people who broadly agree with you are being idiots about it or just taking it way too far. So I did manage to say something about it, didn't I? Oh well, if I stop now, maybe it's not too late to recover. And when we come back, we'll actually continue playing this exciting fantasy game about ancient Japan. Although, in fairness, it's not like it's an entirely escapist, zany, fun game. Like, they're constantly throwing rough themes at us, so it's not all my fault that things get dark in this series. But the series will be winding up pretty soon. But we're gonna have some nice flashbacks to our father butchering civilians before it does. Catch you next time.